In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the more extreme computer workstations out there. If the traditional chair and desk wasn't already good enough, these working gaming pods are sure to be all you'll need, because a lot of people spend a lot of time now working at their desk, especially from home. These can really be a game changer for your body's support and comfort. And by changing the way that you work and changing your work environment, you can completely transform the way that you feel about the space. And it can also help you be more productive as well. That's why making the most out of your space is so important. Now, these things can get expensive, but keep watching till the end where I'll show you some cheaper options as well. Some of them can be very heavy too, so do keep that in mind, and it may take a few people to set them up if you go for the more bigger workstations. But still, after researching both workstations and the more casual options out there, I was surprised to find quite a few popular brands now offer their versions too. These are some of the best ones I found. First on the list is the Imperator Works Ease Comfy T2 Throne. And this one really does have a more striking and futuristic design. It would be the center of attention in any room. One of the major highlights is its zero gravity reclining function, allowing users to adjust the chair to a fully reclined position for much better comfort. The workstation supports up to 3 monitors, which can be extended to 5, and for those with ultra-wide screens, it supports up to 49 inches. The monitor position can be moved back and forward as well, and that is something not to be overlooked, because the older model, the IWR1 Imperator Works, has a much more limited monitor adjustment range. This one also has LED lighting to add to the aesthetic, and there is an option for added massage function to the chair, but do keep in mind that that would come at an extra cost. Brand is also not very well known, so that's something to consider as well. Because it's very big and heavy, it would take a few people to set this thing up, and you would have to dedicate quite a bit of time to the setup itself. But overall, it's pretty highly rated, and even though it's pricey, it offers a lot of value for overall features. For those who would prefer a more popular brand, Acer with their Predator Thronos Air offer their version of the computer cockpit workstation. But this one is made more as a high-end gaming chair that focuses on providing an immersive experience rather than for work. The designer gives that away because it features a robust steel frame with a distinctive Predator-like design, capable of supporting up to 3 monitors or an ultra-wide, and it can recline all the way up to 130 degrees, and it also features a massage function for added comfort as well. But do keep in mind that it's not only huge in size, it's also very expensive, and it's definitely a luxury option. For something cheaper, the IWR1 Pro Zero Gravity Reclining Workstation is definitely worth considering. This workstation is one of the most advanced gaming setups available, with probably the best chair I've seen on these rigs. It includes a leather massage seat and can recline up to 137 degrees, and the LED spine supporting the monitors is a solid and beautiful focal point to complement the triple monitor display. This one also comes with LED lighting and built-in speakers, which adds to the overall features. The build itself is sleek in design, giving a more futuristic, premium look rather than robotic or gaming-focused look. While this does recline and adjust, the monitor adjustment is quite limited, so for some people they may find that the monitor is too far away from the seat. There are custom ways to set it up, but it could bring some difficulty because of the lack of adjustability. But please note, this is a heavy piece of furniture weighing around 400 pounds, making moving and building it difficult, and you may require a few people to help you do that. The brand is also not very well known, so that's another thing to consider. The Orb X, made by Master, is another luxury option though. This one is made for both gaming and work. It features a motorized shuffle dome for better privacy and focus, and it can support a single 34-inch monitor or up to 3 27-inch displays, making it perfect for multitasking or deep immersion. This one has built-in 2.1 surround sound speakers and an excellent ergonomic seat with lumbar support. You also get ARGB lighting with customizable ambience and a hidden PC console storage compartment to maintain a clean aesthetic. But please do note this is one of the most heaviest rigs we've looked at, making it more comparable to the Acer Thronos Air. It weighs around 757 pounds. If you want something a lot cheaper for everyday use, EaseComfy also make an affordable option for a work and gaming computer cockpit called the EasePod Pro. This one supports up to 2 monitors and can recline electronically up to 148 degrees, which is even more than the luxury options mentioned on the list. The design is a lot more subtle, but still enough to keep it the showcase feature of a room. The screens have a lot of adjustment range too, including forward and backward motion for a closer view, and it's marketed as one of the most affordable workspace computer cockpits on the market. But do keep in mind that this is not an enclosed or even semi-enclosed work pod like some others mentioned on the list, and the brand is one of the lesser known ones too. Even though it's still heavy, it's around 100 kilograms, it's still much lighter than others mentioned on the list so far. For a computer cockpit work pod that is even lighter and cheaper, we need something that takes away a lot of the features but still keeps its main purpose. For that, the new Magic H ergonomic office chair ticks a lot of boxes. You won't get the electronic reclining function, premium build, and multi-display support, but it does have a purpose-built design for adaptive lumbar support and comfortable headrest. The chair's backrest automatically adjusts to your movements, offering continuous support and promoting a natural S-curve for your spine for much better comfort. The desk tray isn't as premium as the other options, but its simplistic design makes working from home much more comfortable. You can easily remove it from the chair and it has a seamless fit. However, it's more for laptops rather than computers. You can get added brackets for mounting monitors too, but there are no cases for storing a computer. Of course, this one is much lighter at only £54, and it requires much less space than the other workstations on the list. This one can be seen more like an ergonomic computer chair with a table rather than a computer cockpit workstation. But having said that, I think it works really well as a workstation, if a laptop is all you use. If it makes it easier to see the features of these workstations as a breakdown list, check out the link below where I've made a list of the pros and cons to these workstations. And if you want to complement your workspace with the best laptop for both gaming and creative work, check out my next video here.